Let me get this up out of here. And we're going to go ahead and minimize this. And we're going to go ahead and hide this. And I'm going to go ahead and go here. And number 5, BMAS 5. Sounds kind of weird to say that. So, number 5, um, yeah, click my social channel. You already know. Shout out to Maple Story. Um, so this episode, we're going to learn about this place. So I have never heard of this place in my life, which is kind of wild. This is a country on Earth. So yeah, I was today years old when I learned that, and I just figured it's cool to learn about stuff like that. Um, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna start with the pronunciation because
Cargo of 115 islands in the Indian Ocean off East Africa. Seychelles. Seychelles would be the French pronunciation,
Seychelles,
but it'd be fine in English to say Seychelles. Seychelles.
Seychelles, 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 Seashells, Seychelles, and Seychelles. She sells seashells in Seychelles by the seashore. All right. All right. Let's find out about Seychelles. Seychelles sounds like Michelle, like Michelle. East of Kenya. Mm. Yeah, you already know. I took Michelle to Seychelles. I took what rhymes with Kenya? Took Kenna to Kenya. All right. I'll never do that again. Okay. So Seychelles, island republic in the western Indian Ocean, comprising of about 115 islands. Lush tropical vegetation, beautiful beaches, wide variety of marine life. Situated between 4 and 11 south. Lat- I don't know why they give me latitude and longitude. That doesn't mean anything to me. It should just show like where it is on the map. Okay, so that's where it is. Wait, let's just go Google Earth. That would be better, I think. Or I'll just go maps. Seychelles. Okay, so we are in the Indian Ocean. Yeah, that place, it's very remote. Like, that's crazy. Madagascar is way down here. How is that even a country? Wow, you can't even see that. Hmm. Okay. So, Island Republic. This is a really cool flag. When I looked that up, I was like, whoa, how cool is that flag? Looks like one of those things that when you're a kid in gym class and it like twirls around and like you all go under it, which they don't do anymore because I'm old. So Gen Z has no idea what I'm talking about. With lush tropical vegetation, beautiful beaches, and a wide variety of marine life. Uh, Situated between latitudes 4 and 11 south, longitudes 46 and 56 east. The major islands of Seychelles are located about 1,000 miles east of Kenya and 700 miles northeast of Madagascar. The capital, Victoria, is situated on the island of Mahe. Oh, it's a bunch of islands. Okay. Seychelles is one of the world's smallest countries. It is composed of two main island groups: the Mahe group of more than 40 central mountainous granitic islands, and a second group of more than 70 outer flat coralline islands. The islands of the Mahe group are rocky and typically have a narrow coastal strip and a central range of hills. The overall aspect of those islands, with their lush tropical vegetation, is that of high hanging gardens overlooking silver white beaches and clear lagoons. The highest point in Seychelles, Morne Seychelles, whoa, Morne Seychelles, Seychelles, Morne Seychelles, situated on Mahe, is located within this mountainous island group. The Coralline Mount Islands, rising only a few feet above sea level, are flat with elevated coral reefs at different stages of formation. These islands are largely waterless, and have and very few have a resident population. Then how is it a country? The climate is tropic oceanic with little temperature variation during the year. Daily temperatures rise to the mid 80s Fahrenheit and fall to the low 70s at night. Wow, it's really hot. Precipitation levels vary greatly from island to island on Mahe. Annual precipitation ranges from 90 inches at sea levels to 140 inches on mountainous slopes. Humidity is persistently high, but it is what is this word? Ameliorated to make better. Oh, okay. Is ameliorated somewhat in locations windward of the prevailing southeast trade winds. Of the roughly 200 plant species found in Seychelles, some 80 are unique to the islands, including screw pines. Oh no, it's going to take me to a different page. What is a screw? I just want to know what that is. Screw pines. I spelled it wrong. Okay, so it looks like a palm tree, basically. Or not palm tree, like palm leaf. All right. Um, Several varieties of jellyfish trees. What is a jellyfish tree? Whoa. I feel like this is not real. Like, this is a real thing? Like, this is not a real thing, I feel like. What the heck is a jellyfish tree? Yeah, it says Seychelles. Thought to be extinct until the 1970s. Okay, well, that's really interesting. That looks crazy. And all right, we're gonna keep going here. So they have jellyfish trees in Seychelles. Bantanier palms, the bois rogue, and the bois de fur. Wright's gardenia, and most famous, the coco de mer. The coco de mer, which is found on only two islands, produces a fruit that is one of the largest, heaviest known, and is valued by a number of Asian cultures for believed aphrodisiac, medicinal, mystic, and other properties. Okay. I wasn't gonna do anything, but they said mystic. Like, this is a freaking. This is the thing Luffy ate. Among the largest known, take about 10 years to 10 years. A double coconut. This is crazy. I guarantee you, if you eat that, like you're gonna have like Avatar Aang, like the Avatar state. Yeah, yeah. See, that's crazy. It's bigger than his head. Also, nature is perverted. Like seriously, like that's what it really looks like. All right. They say it has mystic properties. I'm gonna look into that, but not right now. The Seychelles government closely monitors the quantity and statuses of the trees, and although commerce is regulated to prevent overharvesting, poaching is a concern. Wildlife includes a remarkably diverse array of marine life, including more than 900 species of fish. Green sea turtles, giant tortoises also inhabit the islands. Endemic species include birds such as Seychelles bulbuls, and cave-dwelling swiftlets. Several species of local tree frog snails, worm-like caecilians, wolf snakes. Wolf snakes? Nah, I'm not gonna look that up. House snakes, tiger chameleons, and others. Endemic mammals are few. Both fruit bats and sheath-tailed bats are endemic to the island. What does endemic mean? Like indigenous? Oh, widespread? Says regularly occurring within the area or community. Okay, I was trying to know what that meant. Indian minus, I don't know what that is, barn owls, and tenrecs are also found. Okay. Considerable efforts have been made to preserve the island's marked biodiversity. Seychelles government has established several natural preserves and marine parks, including Aldabra Islands and Valle de Mai National Park, both UNESCO uh, World Heritage sites. Okay. Islands, a large atoll site. There is inhabited by tens of thousands of giant tortoises, the world's oldest living creatures, which government concerned bring for extinction. Is the only question. Hmm. All six of the palm species. Clinical living version. I have to like now I'm gonna be thinking about that fruit. Uh, Cousin Island. Cousin Island is home to a sanctuary for land birds, many endemic to the islands, including the Seychelles sunbird. Ooh. Okay, that doesn't look as cool as I thought it would look. Okay, Seychelles sunbird, a type of hummingbird, and the Seychelles brush warbler. I don't know what that is. The nearby cousin island is part private resort and part nature preserve. Noted for its giant sea turtles, giant tortoises, and land birds. I really want to know about like the history. Okay, so the original French colonists on the previous uninhabited islands, along with their black slaves, were joined in the 19th century by deportees from France. Asians from China, India, Malaysia arrived later in small numbers. Widespread intermarriage has resulted in a population of mixed descent. Creole, also called Sicilwa, is the mother tongue of most Seychelles. Under the Constitution, Creole, English, and French are recognized as natural languages. More than three-fourths are Roman Catholics. There are also Anglicans, I don't know what that is, Hindus, and Muslims. Uh, More than four-fifths of the population lives on Mahe. They have a high life expectancy. Seychelles has a mixed developed economy that is heavily dependent upon the service sector in general and the tourism industry in particular. Despite continued visible trade deficits, the economy has experienced steady growth. The GDP is growing more rapidly than the population. The gross national income per capita is significantly higher than those found in most nearby continental African countries. Agriculture accounts for a fraction of the GDP and employs an equally modest proportion of the workforce. Arable land is limited and The soil is generally poor. The country remains dependent upon imported foodstuffs, but copra, cinnamon bark, vanilla, tea, limes, and essential oils are exported. Seychelles has a modern fishing industry that supplies both domestic and foreign markets. Canned tuna, wow, that's crazy. I'm eating tuna salad. Uh, Canned tuna is a particularly important product. The extraction of guano for export has is also an established economic activity. What's guano? Ugh, it's bird poop. Highly effective fertilizer due to the high content of nitrogen, phosphate, and potassium, all key nutrients essential for plant growth. That's disgusting. Country's growing manufacturing sector, which has expanded to account for almost one sixth of the total GDP, is composed largely of food processing plants. Production of alcoholic beverages and of soft drinks is particularly significant. Animal feed, paint, and other goods are also produced. They have a central bank. Da da da. Um, Export destinations. So it's mainly France because it's named France. So obviously, most of the people there are going to be French. I don't know why my internet is so freaking slow today. Or not my internet, my computer. Uh, let's see. So they're serving me a Yappuccino here. So I think I'm going to go to another site. Uh, Under the 1993 Constitution, since amended, Seychelles is a republic. The head of state and government is a president who is directly elected by the popular vote and may hold office for up to two consecutive 5 year terms. Members of the National Assembly serve 5 year terms. A majority of the available National Assembly seats are filled. The smaller portion are distributed proportional base and one minimum tenfold points of council administrators advisor. Okay, who's the president? Wavo Kalawan. Never heard of this guy in my life. Wavo. Oh, he's a priest. Serves as a president since October 2020. Hmm. Okay. Let's get into this history. History of Seychelles. The islands were known by traders from the Persian Gulf centuries ago, but the first recorded landing on the uninhabited Seychelles was made in 1609 by an expedition of the British East Indian Company. The archipelago was explored by the Frenchman Lazare Picard in 1742 and 1744 and was formally annexed to France in 1756. The archipelago was named Seychelles, later changed by the British to Seychelles. So it was Seychelles and now it's Seychelles. Okay. War between France and Britain led to the surrender of the archipelago to the British in 1810. Okay, so it's ruled by the British now. Like, oh, we beat you. So give us those random islands way the F over there. Like, okay. Um, let's see. It was formally ceded to Britain by the Treaty of Paris in 1814. The abolition of slavery in the 1830s deprived the island's European colonists of their labor force and compelled them to switch from raising cotton and grains to cultivating less labor intensive crops such as coconut, vanilla, and cinnamon. In 1903, Seychelles, until that time, became a separate British Crown colony. The Legislative Council with elected members was introduced in 1948. 1963, reached the area, mainland Mahi, built an air force, satellite tracking station, which brought, oh wait, no, that's a good thing, brought regular air travel to Seychelles for the first time in the form of weekly seaplane shuttle that operated from Mombasa, Kenya. 1970, they obtained a new constitution, universal adult suffrage. What? What does that even mean? No, 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 no. Don't take me to another page. So is that just like a pension, right to vote? Why? Okay. Why would they not already have that right to vote? Self government was granted in 19. Oh, okay. In 1975 and independence in 1976. They have independence, but they still have a French name. In 1975, a coalition government was formed with James R. Mancham as president and France Albert Rene as prime minister. In 1977, while Mancham was abroad, Rene became president in a coup led by the Seychelles People's United Party. I don't appreciate this. 1979, a new constitution transformed Seychelles into a one-party socialist state. Interesting. With Renee's Disney, change was not popular with me. During the 1980s, there were several coup attempts. Hunting pressure, and so Renee's administration began moving towards more democratic rule. Okay, I see what happened here. So they kind of had like it's kind of like what was going on in Vietnam with, what was his name? I can't remember his name. Um, let's see. Okay. So, this change was not popular. His administration began moving towards democracy. Party politics, promulgation of the new constitution, has gradually abandoned a socialist economy and to follow market-based economy. 2004, they were hit by a tsunami. Dang. 2006, Mikel emerged with a narrow victory to win his first elected term. Ongoing concerns, piracy, surged since 2009. Okay.